I want to thank Hopkins Education Foundation for sponsoring this year's special focus on outdoor opportunities. Did you know that the average middle school kid in the state of Minnesota spends 10 hours per day on screen time and less than 10 minutes per day outdoors? That's just not a good recipe for the future. Being in the natural environment helps them form a positive self-identity, helps them get off their screens, and truly brings joy to their world. We also hold a value around being intentionally adventurous and are focused on cultivating graduate traits such as being confident, holistic, and globally minded. Funds raised tonight for the Hopkins Education Foundation's Outdoor Opportunities Project will help students develop outdoor and leadership skills, build community, and experience joy and connection in the natural world with activities like camping, hiking, canoeing, and so much more. The project has 3 parts. It will fund trips for 5th and 8th grade classes next year and for 120 high school students to go on a camping trip. It will allow the district to buy camping, hiking, and outdoor gear to help make it possible for all students to have outdoor learning experiences. Lastly, HEF will create an Outdoor Opportunities Fund to make future outdoor trips accessible to all students and to support outdoor learning projects into the future. We know these experiences will inspire our schools to create new outdoor learning traditions for years to come.
Our goal is to help our K-12 students to experience more outdoor opportunities and really take a deeper dive into how our natural spaces in Minnesota can really positively impact the social emotional wellness of our students as well as increase their learning opportunities. There's so much research showing the benefits of students and any individual building their connectedness with nature.
A traditional classroom doesn't necessarily meet the needs of all of our students. Some kids' strengths are more able to come out through movement and exploration. All kids get the benefit of having inquiry and wonderful questions to be asked and answered and discovered when they're outside. Being outdoors gives a sense of calm and peace and gives people room and space, and it really helps students to regulate and be ready for learning. Simply walking on an uneven surface is something that so many of our students don't do anymore. It's about balance. It's about learning how to cooperate and share with one another when you're outside.
One of our philosophies for outdoor education is the learn it, love it, live it. A lot of things that the YMCA Camp Ittahope does are outdoor recreation activities, and a lot of outdoor recreation activities end up being things we consider lifelong hobbies or lifelong skills, things that you can do well into your 60s, 70s. When I think of my Minnesota childhood, I think of my time spent outside. I think of the time I spent in a boat or in the snow or just generally playing outside. And I think we're losing a lot of that. And so to be able to provide that for the students here is really important work.
Having students outside is a wonderful opportunity for them to become scientists, explorers, critical thinkers, and also gives them an opportunity to explore the benefits of our environment and how it impacts us as citizens in our society. It helps with self-esteem. It also helps them interact and understand the importance of physical fitness and understanding. Being able to observe trees and figure out the age of trees just by simple math, using mathematics. It's just a wonderful thing that we've seen tremendous growth with our kids, being able to self-regulate, being able to analyze, and also become more engaged in their academics.
I'm really excited that the 8th graders in Hopkins are going to have an opportunity to spend time at Camp Ittahope. I'm a firm believer that the best classrooms have no walls and that students learn best when they're able to transfer their learning to real-world situations. Outdoor education is a fantastic way for students to develop leadership skills, to foster collaboration and teamwork, to practice problem solving and communication, and to really develop a sense of stewardship for the natural world. Outdoor learning has so many mental health benefits for students. It reduces anxiety, it increases confidence, and it improves mood. And these are really important to the students' academic and personal success. Oftentimes, I think that we forget that our students are kids and that kids learn through playing and that joy and connection is really important to our students' social emotional growth and development. And so having time outdoors is good for everyone.
Your funds will not only impact one student, but they will impact student after student after student and for years to come. The funds will go directly towards gear that can be reused for students in need and make sure that all Hopkins students have an equitable opportunity to enjoy our natural Minnesota spaces.
It's like a good way to get out of your comfort zone and go try something else. That was actually my first time canoeing, and it was fun to figure out how to do it and stuff.
I like being off the grid, away from my phone. I also got to see a lot of scenery that was really pretty. And honestly, I thought it was better than having a phone and being in a class all day.
For our first overnight camping, we went to Hudson, Wisconsin, and we slept there overnight. We got to build tents, cook food during the night, and chill by the fireplace, and also go to what we call this beautiful waterfall during the next day. And it was really cool because that was I think my first MC in a waterfall. I never gotten the opportunity to do that before, so it was really cool.